Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of a really great movie came out in the 80s, The Beastmaster. Beastmaster is a really great movie, came out in 1982. It is an action-adventure fantasy movie. The plot is a prince hunted by an evil priest is rescued from a cult ritual and... Let me start that over. A prince hunted by an evil priest is rescued from a cult ritual and taken to be raised in a humble village. There, he learns that, as a side effect of the unfinished ritual, he has the ability to communicate with animals. Years later, as a young adult, the priest's followers slaughter the village and his adoptive father. The young man begins a quest for vengeance. Along the way, he finds a number of animal companions and a few human compatriots as well. This is one of the many Conan the Barbarian clones which sprang up in the 80s. What makes this one different than the others is the casting, the acting, the direction, and the simplicity of concept. This one became an instant cult classic, and I have to say, one of my all-time favorite movies. This one it followed the same basic outline as the Conan movies, you know, the original Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it has enough differences to make it a good standalone story, and it has enough quality people and writing and like that involved, so casting, acting and like that, so that it's actually very, very enjoyable. The cast, I got to get into this. The cast, they are absolutely wonderful. Mark Singer, Tanya Roberts, Rip Torn, John Amos, Joshua Milred, Rod Loomis, Ben Hammer, Janet DeMay, Daniel Zormier. I don't know that there was a bad actor in the bunch. I honestly don't. Everybody they played the parts, they played them well. The guy who played his father wasn't his adoptive father, the guy who saved him from the ritual. You gotta watch this guy. This guy's he's not one of the big barbarian types, or he's not a really badass fighter, but he saw something that was going on that was wrong, and he tried to fix it. That in itself, makes him a hero. And the fact that he wasn't willing to back down when the bad guys came, that tells you something right there about the character of the person that raised the lead character. And that right there makes a difference. If you're not teaching your kids right and wrong, you're doing them a disservice. And this guy, he did what he had to do, which is what most heroes do. Any guy who gets a medal in the military, ask him. I did what needed to be done. It had to be done, so I did it. That kind of thing. Now, whenever I do these, I try to do standouts. Excuse me. I have a cold, or I had a cold, and for whatever reason, congestion stays with me for months after. It's weird. Anyway, I try to do standouts. And for these, I chose 4 different people. The first one is Rip Torn, who plays Mayax, the evil priest. Any good adventure story needs a quality villain. Rip Torn fits that bill nicely. He is such a great actor. He plays such a great villain. You got to check. If you watch this movie, check him out. An unbelievable villain ruins the story, and Rip Torn is so believable in this. He's so great. John Amos plays Seth. Any good adventure story needs a quality right-hand man. John Amos is such a quality talent that it's almost overkill in this role, but he does it so well. He's such a great actor. and he plays the, I don't know, it's he's mentoring somebody in the story. The character is mentoring another character, and he does it so well. He plays that part to perfection, almost a fatherly figure, like he played in what was it? Good Times. Such a great a lot of similarities there in those characters, played by the same actor. So, and the last two, I'm gonna talk about them together. Mark Singer and Tanya Roberts. Mark Singer plays Dar, the primary star of the show, and Tanya Roberts plays Kiri. She's the love interest, which I gotta say that was kind of freaky because it turns out that they're cousins of a sort, which was weird, but you know. These two have enough chemistry to make the romance believable, and their talent makes the story work. Normally, each is probably a strong 7 or 8 on the talent scale. But together, they seem to elevate each other, and it worked well. They worked well together in this. And again, I gotta say, this is just a fun adventure story. The animals in here, it's the Beastmaster. The dude talks to animals. The animals in this are cute, and in many cases, they literally steal the show. If you're an animal person, my sister is not much of a sword and sorcery type person, but she loves animals, and she loved this, because the animals were very, very prevalent in this. And the other thing I got to say is, usually in a sword and sorcery story, the magic is downplayed because they didn't want to do the special effects, as it were. In this, they used magic quite a bit, and they did it well. The special effects were good. I was impressed. And I'm still impressed. I watched it the other night, and I'm still impressed with it. So yeah, if you get a chance, check out The Beastmaster from 1982. I guarantee you're going to have a good time watching that movie. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective, to learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard One.